Well, November is Lung Cancer Awareness and COPD Awareness Month. Lung cancer causes the most cancer deaths in the U.S., so it's important to get screened early if you're at risk.
Joining us now is Dr. Kevin Kovitz from UI Health, where innovative lung disease treatments and accessible screening options are available. Thanks, Dr. Kovitz, for being with us today.
Thank you.
So tell us, what do we need to know about our lung health overall?
So our lung health overall, we need to respect and take care of our lungs from an early age. The lungs are built with a lot of excess reserve, so that's why people sometimes smoke for years before feeling things. But to avoid things like pollution, smoking, there are environmental things that can cause lung cancer in addition to that, such as radon. People often test their homes for radon, and the American Lung Association helps with that. But if you've been a smoker, you can qualify for lung cancer screening, and that's been a major innovation over the last number of years because we actually, with lung cancer screening, can significantly decrease lung cancer deaths. There's been a great trajectory on the decrease in lung cancer deaths with the new treatments, with the early diagnosis, with the innovative ways of sampling, and most important, by catching it early.
How does that screening work? Do you, if I was a smoker, I could just come to you guys and say, hey, I think I should be screened, and then what is that process like?
So we have a conversation. We do something called a shared decision making. So we discuss the risks and benefits, the things about the CT and how it's done. But the people who qualify for screening, according to the U.S. Preventive Services Task Force and others, are people between 50 and 80.
Okay, so they don't have to be smokers.
No.
Anyone from 50 to 80 qualifies.
No, sorry about that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just 50 to 80. Be smokers, active smokers, or have a smoking history.
Got it.
And have smoked a minimum of what's called 20 pack years, an average of a pack a day for 20 years, half a pack for 40 years, and who are otherwise asymptomatic and willing to be treated. Now, the American Cancer Society just came out with a recommendation that not only those people, but people who have smoked at any time in life. Right now, the criteria require active smokers or quit within the last 15 years.
Wow.
And that's what's covered by insurance. What's not covered is the new recommendation, but hopefully will be in the future.
Yeah. Got it. Thank you for clarifying that. So, Dr. Kovitz, we started off the conversation with that shocking statistic about it being the leading cause of cancer death,
Right.
Lung cancer. So I'm guessing that probably ties into why you need to get screened earlier?
Right. We're shifting the curve from the later diagnosis to the earlier by screening. Most people historically wouldn't present till they had symptoms. And by the time they had symptoms of cough, chest pain, coughing up blood, weight loss, they would be at an advanced stage. But now with screening, we're catching more and more of them at stage 1 or 2, and they respond better to treatment. In fact, there was just a publication in Radiology looking at it's called the ILCAP, which was an international trial started in the 90s, where they said that people they were able to catch early, they decreased they had their survivals at over 80% at 10 and 20 years.
This is just so important. Yeah. And you guys at UI Health are doing screening. We want to give people that information so that they can be among those if this is the case for them. Right. It's on your screen right now for the UI Health Lung Cancer Screening and Information event for those who are eligible. It's on November 21st from 9 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon. This is at the University of Illinois Hospital. We're making it easy for you. The QR code is right there on your screen if you need to make an appointment.
Dr. Kovitz, thank you so much. If you'd like more information, head over to the UI Health Center for Lung Health at their location on your screen. Give them a call or head over to their website, lung.uihealth.care.
Thank you, Dr. Kovitz.
Thank you.